Hey everybody on YouTube. Uh, in this video I'm just going to give you a general update on what's been going on. As you may have noticed, or may have just now noticed, I haven't posted any YouTube videos in quite a long time. The last video I posted was about a month ago, and it was just a short little video I made on Windows Movie Maker to enter somebody's giveaway contest, if any of you remember that. And I actually won that giveaway contest, which was really good. But as far as videos like this, I haven't made one or posted one in like 2 months. And there's been a few things that have happened that I want to talk about. Well, for one, I really don't know what it was, but after I posted my last update, which was a couple of months ago, for some reason I just went through this phase where I really just didn't want to make any videos or upload any videos. I just didn't feel the encouragement to do it, and I just didn't feel like doing it, if you know what I mean. Before I was like really excited to make videos and show you guys the stuff that I got, but for some reason I just went through a time where I really didn't feel like it, and so I didn't make any videos. But now I'm starting to get out of this phase, so I'm hopefully going to make some more videos, and I actually do have a lot of them planned. But yeah, I'm definitely going to do an update on my DVD collection, which I did actually film, but I never uploaded it just because I didn't feel like it. But yeah, there's a few other things too. One reason I haven't been making any videos is because I've actually been really busy. For those of you who don't know, I'm actually graduating high school here in a few days. And I'm really glad I get to graduate finally. 13 years and I finally get to graduate. So yeah, we've been doing a lot of stuff about that with planning and paying for my cap and gown. And also another big reason is because we've been doing a lot of planning for my graduation party. And hopefully it's going to be a really big success. And I might actually take some video from it. If any of you want to see any of that, just let me know. But yeah, we've been doing a lot of planning for that. And it seems like the last month we've just been doing nothing but talking about this party. Because we hardly ever have any get-togethers, and there's going to be so many people there. And it's just kind of nerve-wracking. But hopefully it'll go well. I'll give you all an update on that. But yeah. Also, another thing that's happened, unfortunately one of our cats passed away. I know I showed my cat in a few videos. She's the calico. She's white and she has some black and brown. You might have seen her in a few videos, but she's not the one that died. We actually have 3 other cats that I've never really shown, but another one I think I did show. She's a big gray cat with, long hair. Well, unfortunately, she passed away almost 2 weeks ago now. It's actually hard to believe, but yeah, it all started a couple of months ago. For some reason, she started stinking really badly. And she wasn't grooming herself, and because she wasn't grooming herself, that was the reason why she was starting to smell really bad. And another thing, and not to be gross, I hope nobody's eating or anything, but she got like really bad diarrhea, and it was getting stuck all over her fur and on her tail, and on her hind legs and everything. And we had to constantly keep on cleaning her up because she wouldn't groom herself. And that got really old, and her fur started getting all matted. And then it got to the point where she quit eating and she started losing a bunch of weight. She was a very overweight cat. I would say about 15 pounds. And she ended up going all the way down to a few pounds underweight, I would bet. We finally took her to the vet, and when we took her there the first time, she lost about, I think, 3 to 4 pounds, and ever since then she kept on losing so much more weight. And it was extremely upsetting. We took her into the vet, and we really thought that she wasn't going to be coming back home. but thankfully she did. And they said it was probably an infection, and they gave her an antibiotic shot, but I don't think it was an infection. I think it was something else. We never did figure out what it was, but ever since then she just got so much worse. And finally the last straw was on a couple of weeks ago almost. She couldn't get up the steps, she still wasn't eating, and when she would meow it sounded really strange, like she wasn't herself, and like, she didn't have any strength left in her. And that was just the last straw, and we just couldn't deal with it anymore. We were getting so sick and tired of looking at her and watching her get worse, and it was extremely upsetting, and we just had to have her put to sleep. So we took her in and we had her put to sleep. And it's still extremely sad, but I feel more relief than anything because we don't have to see her going through all that pain anymore. But yeah, it's very sad, and it's been bothering me a lot. But yeah, that's about it for that subject. So yeah. Another thing I would talk about, this is kind of random, but right now I'm kind of not feeling too good. Yesterday we had field day at my school, which is when we go out and we play games all afternoon. Well, I was really stupid and I decided not to put on any sunscreen on my legs. And right now on both my legs I have this really huge and really terrible sunburn, which I'll show you right now. I don't know how well you can see it, but yeah, it's actually a lot darker than it looks right here. And it starts from right here and it's all the way up here. And let me tell you, it hurts really, really bad. This is like the first time I've ever had a sunburn on my legs. And I didn't think anything bad would happen from me not putting sunscreen on them. I mean, all I wanted was to get a tan, but I got a whole lot more than that. But yeah, it hurts really bad. I can barely even walk. I have to struggle to walk from room to room. And today at school was really rough. I actually ended up leaving school early because of it. It stung so bad every time I would touch it. And if I accidentally bumped into something with my leg, it would really, really hurt. And I started getting all sweaty, and I think I had a fever. And I have blisters that you probably couldn't see when I showed you, but yeah, it's really bad, and I'm seriously hoping it goes away before graduation because I want to be able to walk across the stage comfortably and not feel all that pain. But yeah, it's really miserable. I seriously hope it goes away. And if any of you know anything I can do that could help it get better, then I would really love to hear that. And the last thing I want to show you, since I've joined YouTube, people have asked me if I would show myself, like on camera or in a picture or something. Well, I don't have a webcam, so I can't really show myself on camera, but I do actually have a couple of pictures with me right now, and I've actually been thinking about doing this, but I just feel really, really nervous every time I think about showing these. But I finally decided I might as well go ahead and show you guys, for those of you who have been wondering. So yeah, these are a couple of senior pictures I figured I would show you. Here is the first one. Very good picture, definitely my favorite out of all of them. And I think the best picture I've ever done, period. I usually take really, really horrible pictures, but this is actually one where, I'm glad to say that I look good in a picture. So yeah, that's a really nice one. And then another one that's really good as well, but not as good as the other one. It's this one. That's a really good one as well. A lot of my family really likes this one. To be honest, I thought the other one would be more popular, which it was, but this one was pretty much just as popular. And yeah, a lot of people took this one as well. So yeah, those are a couple of my senior pictures. Well, yeah, I think that about does it for this general update. It was pretty long, and I hope you didn't mind, listening to all this, but yeah, that's about all I have to say, and I'll definitely post more videos and keep you updated on what's been going on, so I'll talk to y'all later.